Make sure to leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And here we go, boys. It is Saint Mary. I'm joining Father Pig. Which is... Father Pig is Prep Squad. Saint Marie. Okay, guys, so it's Saint Marie. This is going to be a beautiful midpoint. This, obviously, probably one of the best midpoints on the map. All right, it is the best midpoint on the map. So it's going to be kind of interesting here to see what the Allied team does for garrisons here. This is kind of an exposed area, especially if you get a pretty solid push from the Axis team on the east side here. Any anchor garrisons are going to be super exposed here, so we might see them kind of playing it in reserve, having it back towards bridge, just really playing it safe. They'll probably have a reset garrison for point somewhere around here, or they just might go for the spot right here behind the Tiger. Quite often, most pub matches, it's more than viable to just build your reset garrison here behind the Tiger, but that might not do for a match like this. They might have to have it way further back, much more concealed, and safe from rocket snipes. You're going to see a lot of rocket snipes going on. If you guys are new to competitive Hell Let Loose, basically you're going to see rockets flying constantly, especially during the opener. You're going to see tanks and anti-tank players basically trying to rocket snipe each other. The Axis team most likely going to be getting garrisons up somewhere along this line of houses here. Definitely going to have an anchor garrison back here, just northeast of River Crossing. This is actually going to be a hinge garrison for them, for defense of River Crossing and Meatgrinder assault for Saint Marie right here. I keep wanting to say Saint Marie du Mont because of the map. Elsewise, this is pretty interesting point layout. This is actually going to give... Allies are going to have a lot to cook with here. Off the windmill house here in Charlie 2, they'll be able to set up AT guns and actually probably get a heavy tank here to put HE pressure on St. Marie itself. Say they don't cap and they want to put HE pressure on the tower. They do have line of sight to do so. They can actually even splash, HE splash, into the building itself. You can see they can shoot right through here. They do have the line of sight to do that. So we're going to be keeping our eye on Charlie 2. Actually, on that note, we do have a recon tank in position on Charlie 1 to snipe some of these trucks. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to try to catch any of the rocket snipes we might see. We've got AT guns already built by ESPT, ready to go for the snipes on opener. They've done a lot of prep here. Actually got a 2 squad leaders riding on... All right, here is the Axis push from WTH. Big central push here. Keeping in the low ground for the most part, trying to stay concealed from the rocket snipes. Rocket tank and anti-tank gun snipes here. This is the main push. Snipes are coming in, landing. No hits yet. Nothing hitting yet. Looks like most of ESPT's vehicles are making it. Ooh! Little bit of splash there on one of the trucks. Landing. Sergeant Rico going down. Looks like, oh, what ESPT truck does go down. WTH in the lead on the cap. Big meat grind fight here on the west side of the hard cap. We got Clown Face Paradox, Shaka and Dash trying to lock it down. Big WTH push. WTH may have sniped one of the ESPT trucks. I may have missed it. I'm unsure. Looks like ESPT might be getting set up for the recap here. Pretty solid domination by WTH so far. Looks like Para's trying to lock it down on the edge of the cat zone here. Paradox versus W by Bit. Oh my god, Para. Baby Shark actually surviving there for a moment, getting through the house. WTH still capping. ESPT starting to get a lot of presence here. They might be opting for the recap. Yep. ESPT did opt for a further back reset garrison there. And the first cap goes to WTH. We got a solid meat grind push up the center here, vying for control of the hard cap here. Look at the bottleneck that you have on this point. Look at where all the infantry basically have to play. ESPT opting for going for map control here. Maintaining map control of the east side of the map while keeping a lot of front door pressure on the hard cap here. It's like Big Naldo trying to lead the charge up the center here. Crusader waiting to receive him. Bignaldo actually beaming people across the road. Gets blown the shit. Blown the shit by artillery there. U.S. Ranger here trying to W key forward. Gets gunned down by Alex. ESPT kind of struggling to gain some ground here. We actually got a Luke's going on a dive. The Luke's missed the light tank. Oh my god, they missed the light tank. How'd they miss it? Bite-sized and crew. Just, what are they doing? What are they doing? Are they W keying for all the spawns? Oh, the Luke's is diving on all the spawns. The T-34 completely missed them. Sergeant Boopa not even reacting to it. What's going on? Both ESPT's starting tanks getting turned around. Looks like Bite-sized and crew were actually going for where they thought the garrison was going to be. But this is what I was talking about. This is a rescue run with having the garrison here. So ESPT was smart. They actually have it back here underneath the bridge. Big Naldo bringing down the light tank, going on a dive. That little bit of chaos there that light tank caused, which is perfect use of a light tank. If you're using a light tank in public matches, guys, remember, you got to use it very aggressively, especially during the beginning, because that light tank was able to dive through all these buildings here, almost uncontested, and just wipe all the front door OPs, and they almost got a garrison. If they actually ended up building a garrison there, they would have gotten that garrison kill. We got the T-34 playing on the two-story house here on the northeast side of the point. I'm unsure what the Panzer IV is playing off right now. Looks like we got a pretty solid WTH push. Actually, not really that solid, but Gobilax going up the hinge right here, deleting not only the garrison, but also the supplies in Echo 4. Gobilax gets gunned down by Butters. Was he able to get a garrison up behind him, or at least an outpost to put some pressure on this point? We'll see. We'll double back to that in a moment here. Looks like the T-34 does... No, T-72 going down to Axis Infantry here. Just had to tab out for one moment, lads and ladies. ESPT showing some little life on the front door here. Kaiser MTB getting gunned down by freezing Taz. He actually gained a lot of ground there. He almost was able to pinch back on this OP right here. Looks like Junior getting crossfire on this forward outpost. Oh my god, Boomer Sooner just barely getting the kill on Junior there. Holger, Baby Shark, W King for the outpost. Will they get the spawn wave in time? They get the spawn wave in time. Pivox going down. Holger still alive. Probably getting his satchel down. Holger actually getting his satchel down. Satchel's probably going to clean up that whole crew. Does it happen? Holger going for the W key on the outpost. Just actually wiping the OP. Covenant looking to move his outpost here now. Holger's satchel should get quite a few kills there. At least the 3 that are still there. Satchel goes off. Clownface gets the new OP up though. Pretty sure he actually manually dismantled his outpost there. Gets the outpost still up. Retains the ground game. Clownface gunning down John. Lazy in turn gunning down Paradox. Clown trying to anchor his garrison here. Sorry, excuse me, anchor his outpost. Woo! Big spawn wave, getting a lot of crossfire from the east side here by Junior and Kaiser. This is a real tough position for them to be in. They will be getting some support from the Katushka strike to try to soften them up here, but I think it's actually going to miss most of the critical enemy infantry here. Panzer IV actually moving up to assist. And this squad's going to be in a lot of trouble here. This squad's just getting farmed right now. Pignaldo here in the center gets gunned down by Zoda. ESPT is hard pressed here in the meat grind. But they are playing for map control here. They are vying for it. They don't quite have complete control here. We got 1200 out on the east side here, just barely losing his OP. Out getting gunned down by 1200. U.S. Ranger trying to play for a whammo garrison probably in the back line here. We got U.S. Ranger, Francis. We got Francis, Ranger, and nothing too fancy trying to vie for Eastern map control. We got Father Pig, Clownface, and Dash 30 playing defense right now. Looks like ESPT almost has complete control of the west side here. Mostly complete control of the west side. WTH has a Tiger rolling up, as well as a German light tank, the Lukes, and the German medium tank, the Panzer IV. We got Gold Dragon, Rising Valhalla, still alive in the starting Panzer IV. It does look like Sergeant Fupa is still alive in the starting T-34. This tank is going to be really hard to kill. T-34s are, like, if not the best medium tank in the game. Personally, it's my favorite tank in the game. That front angled armor is just like none other. Fupa looking to get aggressive here, maybe getting some side shots on the Panzer IV. Captain actually gaining ground in the center here. Captain versus JP. JP on the roof. Oh, wait, you can get through this? Oh, did he vault through right here? Looks like we got a solo recon tank up here just trying to provide some fire support in the meat grind section. But WTH doing a really good job holding the west side and the center here. Starting to lose some ground on the east side, but they actually have a little bit of a wedge going on here. Remember that what I was talking about earlier? If the Axis team gains a lot of ground right here, the Allies are in serious trouble, because then they are basically going to get wedged in between, well, between their main push and their reset garrison back here in Gulf 4. So that's what, that is what nothing is trying to prevent, and Francis is trying to prevent. That's probably their job right now. This Luke's it's just going to pound town on the hard cap here, just pounding that front door push. You can see Fignaldo, Boomer, Flig, and Skibidi just behind those series of buildings there. Tire tank rolling forward, probably looking to take out Sergeant Pupa and his crew. No line of sight on the T-34 here. Unsure if they... Okay, IS-1 is rolling in the field here. We might see our first heavy-on-heavy engagement. First shot goes to Honey Badger and crew on the IS-1, it looks like. Ooh, IS-1 accidentally hitting probably the unrendered cart in front of them. Wait, look at that cart. It's not rendering in. That's ridiculous. Team 17, what are we doing here? Tire tank ricocheting off the turret of the IS-1 multiple times. Tire tank hit once in the turret. Gets a shot off. Honey Badger hops out of the tank, gets the repairs going. Are they going to be able to reverse in time? Just barely reversing in time. Actually, the IS-1 nailing this this cart that's probably not rendering in. At this point, if these assets aren't rendering in at reasonable ranges, just take them out of the game. Just take them out. It's unnecessary clutter. You can see it's not even rendering in here. And then it pops in. Team 17 needs to clean up a lot of this I'm sorry, they're bullshit assets. They don't need to be there. It's not that, like, they made the map. Black Matter made this map. But, you know, it's a lot of unnecessary just clutter in the game. Yeah, so you can see the stuff popping in and out. T-34 is still holding strong on the east side here. Panzer IV actually pushed up quite a bit here. They're in a nice little snug spot here on the west side of the hard cap. Axis bombing run trying to soften up this front door Allied push. Pick it up. 1, 2. Oh, that was almost juice. That was almost the juice. Oh, just barely missing the spawn on that OP. Picking up one more kill off that outpost there. ESPT looking pretty good in the map control front here. They got a pretty solid presence in the west, as well as pretty good solid control in the east here. ESPT typically in these higher end matches in the finals and semifinals, they quite often play for the recap. They basically draw a line on the line in the sand for the front door meat grind push, and then they really do double down on vying for map control for the recap here. We got an IS-1 T-34 tank column push here on the east side of the map here. Tire tank rolling forward, ready on the peak. T-34 might use himself as bait right now for the Tiger tank over across that road. Are they in sync though? T-34 actually getting stuck, forcing the IS-1 to stop for a moment. Tiger ready and waiting. Rockets ricocheting. Multiple rockets ricocheting off the IS-1 and T-34. Super hard tanks to kill for infantry. Their armor is just unparalleled in this game right now. Big WTH spawn wave here, bringing down. Ooh, what was that? A front? Was that a front pen on the T-34? Do my eyes deceive me? T-34 reversing out of that situation. Looks like Tiger Tank also taking some damage, most likely from the IS-1. Meatgrinder on the west side now, actually gaining ground. Covenant, W keying forward. Looks like an Axis recon tank helping to hold the edge of the fence line here. Para, Crims, W keying forward against Junior. Junior holding, laying down, bandaging. Para gunning down Junior. He's gunning forward. He's got that W key activated. Gets gunned down by Janice. ESPT starting to gain some ground here. Tiger Tank rolling forward, looking to get the finishing shots on the IS-1. IS-1's been hit, looks like once, possibly in tracks. IS-1 now actually bouncing on some debris. Will the Tiger Tank get the shot? Tiger Tank rolling forward, stopping, hitting the brakes. No line of sight. We got Eric Hartman and crew in the IS-1, just barely getting away. ESPT starting to get some presence here on the east side here. Looks like their kind of front door might be pinched by Excel and some peeps. Likewise, on the west side here, we got Kenoshi playing recon in the back line, actually getting a flare over the Tiger Tank. Recon tank going on a dive in the ESPT backline. Oh, getting sniped. What sniped it? Looks like getting sniped by Claro in the T-72. Like I said before, they're going to be using this windmill here to just put HE pressure down on the point. You get direct line of sight into the hard cap of St. Mary. St. Mary, Jesus Christ. Woo! How many Tiger Tanks do we have up right now? We got 2 IS-1s up on the front door Meatgrinder here. Where is that second Tiger Tank? It's an asset. Yeah, I'm unsure where the second Tiger Tank is. Oh, that's the second Tiger Tank there on the hard cap. Other Tiger Tank here is holding the east side. Let's see if Excel is able to get a satchel off his outpost here. Excel versus Nefex. This fight is going to be really important here. Excel, W keying forward. Nefex trying to get a bandage up. Oh, Excel just missing Nefex. Nefex Guns down Excel. Is he going to get the bandage off in time before he bleeds out? Gets the bandage off. What is he going to do with this? Is he going to double key for the OP? He's going to reload. Looks like Guinness is coming to help. They do wipe the outpost here, it looks like. Looks like Guinness got the wipe on it. ESPT doing really well on the west side here, getting to reflank a lot of this WTH push. That's going to alleviate a lot of pressure here on the meat grind to keep W King forward. And it looks like they might get the better of the gunfights here right now. We got Taka here versus MD. Taka gumming down MD Morris. Got Kaiser here holding, trying to provide some crossfire here on the west side push. Boomer gunning down Kaiser, almost missing him. Tire Tank versus IS-1 here on the east side. Tire Tank hitting the fence. Are they going to be able to reverse in time? IS-1 doesn't have a line of sight of the Tiger anymore. Tire Tank able to reverse into safety here. Oh, look at this. Panzer IV flanking the IS-1. Wait, is it completely decrewed? Oh my god, the Panzer IV is actually completely decrewed. They may have gotten satcheled and tried to take it. Probably got killed trying to take the satchel off. ESPT starting to flag the mid cap here. WTH losing almost all map control of the west and the east. Slappy's trying to lock down the east side here. Mike Laurie, Oscar trying to replay for... trying to recap the east side. This east side is so important for the hold and the defense of St. Mary. ESPT gaining ground, actually getting into the hard cap here. We got Fig in the hard cap. Looks like he's got the rocket class. Fig getting rockets into the hard cap church. Looks like a lot of WTH players don't know he's here yet. Getting some crossfire on a couple Axis players there. Ooh! Fig taking some friendly fire there from one of his tank crews. WTH actually pushing back here in the center. Actually, Crusader split in the front door push. Maybe even getting a satchel on the IS-1. Is he a satchel kit? Surely he was an engineering satchel kit, right? Maybe he already utilized it. And you're just gonna dive on an outpost. Looks like Cap'n has a outpost on the nose of the hard cap here. Looks like they're amassing heavy tanks on the front door for a front door push here soon. Tiger tank still holding strong on the east side. Going up against now 2 IS-1s. Is he about to get double tapped here? Tiger tank, ooh, rolling forward. Might not know there's 2 IS-1s waiting for him on the other side of that building. Hitman Alex gunned down by the main cannon MG, the coaxial cannon. IS-1 ricocheting off the Tiger tank here. Tiger's gonna reverse into safety. Three Tiger tanks now on the cap, ready to receive the 3 IS-1s. We might be seeing a tank push here, boys. IS-1s are slow rolling forward here, up the east side. IS-1 getting first shot on Tiger tank. Tiger tank immediately reversing backwards. WTH is feeling the pressure now. We're about half hour into the match. WTH holds the mid cap, but ESPT is poised and prepared to recap. We got a tank push here. IS-1 is W-keying forward. We got a double rep going on. The gunner is not in the gunner seat. They've lost a crewman. IS-1 just barely stopping before getting line of sight on the Tiger tank, most likely taking side shots from Era here. Tiger tank almost getting backsplashed by Paradox here. Tiger crew is down to 2 players. This Tiger tank is not alone, though. Looks like Gold Dragon and his crew are here to back him up. P-Strike coming in. ESPT P-Strike coming in on the Tiger tank. Just barely missing. It actually hit on this gateway here. Tiger tank is one shot, but these IS-1s cannot push up uncontested without taking side shots from infantry. ESPT actually getting a recon tank on the east side here, getting some crossfire going. ESPT artillery landing right on the Tiger crew. They're just trying to kill the people repairing the tank. Congo and Honey Badger trying to take cover in between the building and in between the Tiger tank here. Looks like it's still a 3v3 fight. 3 IS-1s versus 3 Tigers. We're getting a T-34 in the mix here. I wonder how they're going to use it. ESPT actually losing some west map control here, but they retain their east map control. Seasonal ban, please. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Coming through, looking to sweep the WTH defensive OPs on the east side here, looking like. Only one AT player, Nicky. He's actually running away. Nickel, turn around. You hear him? He hears him. He's gonna rip his shot. He gets gunned down by nothing. Not actually nothing, but nothing too fancy. Oh my god, he's coming through, sweeping the OPs. He's gonna run over Guinness. He gets the kill on Guinness. Tiger tank brings down the recon tank. IS-1 getting some more forward position here. Allied Katushka strike coming in here. Landed on the west side. Looks like the T-34 getting in position to help with the western push here. ESPT was capping there for just a moment. T-34 in position to help Dash 30 with this western push. John is trying to lock down this lane. Tiger tank getting one shot into the T-34. Actually ricocheting the second shot. Got an IS-1 there. I'm not sure if the IS-1 has the line of sight on that Tiger. Looks like ESPT is trying to recontrol the west side here. But Maziti, Gobilax, Desper, and Holger are trying to box him out. It is just a meat grind scrap here. Itsuka almost getting to the Tiger tank. Probably could get the last shot on his ass. Dying to an AT mine. Sorry, anti-personnel mine in the house. Fupa and crew hit one time. Looks like it was a barrel shot. Maybe deflecting into the hull as well. Looks like both IS-1s have taken damage from both the Tiger tanks. Still got Para, Covenant, Boomer Sooner, Bignaldo, Rupert Smear just trying to keep the meat grind alive here. Keeping that front door pressure going. Crusader raining down rockets on the OP. Gets the OP. Captain, though, gets the delayed spawn on the outpost. Able to replace the outpost. Crusader thinks maybe GG's. Misses second shot. Just barely hitting the roof of the bombed out building. ESPT flagging the hard cap again, actually getting some cap progression here. Flag W King forward into the hard cap as the satchel hit. WTH gets a delayed spawn wave on an OP in the hard cap to stop the cap. Flig getting gunned down. We got 3 Tiger tanks here now on the cap. Is there a 4th? Valhalla getting rocket shots into the ass of the tank, into the Ginger's tank crew. 2 tigers now wounded. Oh, this tiger W King across the road. IS-1 might get a shot. ESPT getting some solid cap progression here. We got Freezing Taz, Covenant, Itsuka, and Boomer in the hard cap. WTH getting pushed back on all fronts here. ESPT is deep in there off of that rebuilt outpost. Freezing Taz, Suka, Fignaldo still on hard cap. ESPT still capping. Repair station going down on the point. T-34 still alive, actually pushed up. Oh, the Tiger tanks probably just don't have line of sight on it. Looks like the Tiger is rolling forward at the same time. 4 IS-1s, I get, and a T-34, I think, against 3 Tiger tanks, as best I can tell. IS-1 going down, I believe, evening out the fight. This IS-1 is down to 1 crewman. Will this Tiger tank pick up the final kill? This could be huge for WTH to save the point. ESPT had the point half capped. Oh my god, the Tiger crew deflects. Relic solo picks up the kill. Alf gets the trade though. ESPT is all over the hard cap. Your boy's still in there in the tower. Letikala, I can't say his name. We're just gonna call him Letik. Letik trying W key forward, trying to wipe the attacking outposts. You got Fortress as the MG player and Freezing Taz as the support player still in the hard cap. WTH might be cleaning them up. Dude, what a trade on the west side here. All the heavy tanks going down. WTH might be resetting this ESPT push. What a push by ESPT. What a huge push. We're going to see a reset here. That was a great push by ESPT, but they're probably going to try to recover, reset the ground they've gained, and just solidify. That probably had WTH sweating there. WTH barely recovering on the hard cap here. And ESPT actually got lucky that the trades went the way they went on the west side here with the heavy tanks. If that WTH Tiger actually got the first shot kill on this IS-1 here in the center and didn't like get the deflect shots, they would have been in a very strong position to fold the whole west side here. So they actually got lucky. I forgot who it was. I believe his Relic was by himself in the IS-1 here. IS-1 was one shot. Tiger tank unfortunately got the ricochet on the IS-1. IS-1 was actually able to kill the Tiger, take him out of the fight. So that was lucky for ESPT there. ESPT still has pretty good control of the west here, as well as a decent control of the east. Front door has still held. They're down to 2 Tiger tanks here on the east side. Looks like you still have this 1 Tiger here. I don't know what happened to the other Tiger. One of the Tigers looks like they went down, actually. So it's a 1v2 fight here. Takahara might be getting a satchel on the Tiger here in a moment. No, he goes down. Ooh, Katyusha strike, maybe nearly hitting. Actually does splash the Tiger tank a little bit. Maybe just doing track damage. Both IS-1s are trying to dislodge his Tiger tank here. Crims trying to put some pressure on the west side here, actually gunning down Janice and Holger. Doing a really good job of gaining ground here on the west side. Big Western push by ESPT. This Tiger tank's in trouble. Tiger tank hit once, no repair station, but they got Zoda here. Zoda gunned down by Flag. Second Tiger tank is arriving to support. Ooh, is Ginger gonna be able to get the repairs he needs? Taka getting a Molotov on the Tiger. Oh! Accidentally hitting the corner of the building. Those are actually super hard to throw. Ginger actually gets back into the tank. He's alive and well. Gets the repairs that are needed. They do have another repair station built now. Boomer Sooner actually folding the hard cap here. Getting into the back line of the hard cap. And guys, I just saw on stream, we just hit 300 live viewers on stream right now. Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you all. Thank you for all the follows so far. Thank you for all the subs. Cheers, guys. Thank you for supporting your boy. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're enjoying the content. Leave a comment, leave a like, follow the Twitch channel, and try to support, you know, help loose streamers, help loose comp, and the such. We just peaked at 300 viewers live. Let's go, baby. Sorry, I just had to just slam my piss jug real quick. Already landing on the allied repair stations here. WTH gaining a lot of ground on the east side. Is ESPT going to be able to stop this push? No Soren picking up a clutch kill here on Nikki. We got Valhalla from Valhalla Bathwater Industries gunning down Guinness. Getting rockets on Slappy. Through the shed, too. He got it through the shed. And that's why he's got his own Bathwater Industry, guys. Para gaining some serious ground here with Covenant. Absolutely folding the west side here. We're up to 2 IS-1s on the point, 2 recon tanks as well. We got a T-72 in reserve in Charlie 4. What does ESPT have in their playbook here to dislodge WTH? Sanzu actually getting into the farmhouse overlooking the point on the east side here. Really good position for Sanzu to be in. Ooh, Sanzu actually getting traded by Guinness. IS-1 flanking. Does IS-1 have line of sight on these Tigers? Because I don't. What's he look? Oh, there he is. I can see him in the center of the screen. He sees him. Is he going to get it? No, he doesn't see him. Might not be able to see through the trees. Might not actually have line of sight. Yes, it doesn't actually have line of sight. Panzer IV rolling forward with Gold Dragon, looking to get freaky up here on the point. Getting side shot by the IS-1. We got one Tiger. Wait, do we only have one Tiger? Hey, yo, bada bing! This might be a 2v1 fight for the Allied tanks. About to be a 3v1 fight. ESPT in a really solid position to try to recontest the point here. Sorry, try to capture the point. Boomer Sooner, Big Naldo, Taka, still W King forward here in the meat grind. Windmill AT guns putting pressure on the Tiger tank, ricocheting off the front of the Tiger tank, nailing the repair station off the ricochet. Tiger tank's in a really tough position here. They can't reverse backwards anymore. It might give side shots to the IS-1. This recon tank might get an ass shot here. Where are the WTH tank crews? We're a little more than halfway through the match. What do we got going on here? AT gun here in Charlie 4, nailing that Tiger tank. Recon tank splashing Holger off the ass of the Tiger tank here. Holger was being a little pocket engineer here on the Tiger tank. Is that an IS-1 that got a side shot? IS-1 ricocheting off the side of the Tiger tank here. Tiger tank unaware of the IS-1 on the east edge. Now it's a 3-0 fight. No Tiger tanks on the cap. How did that IS-1 get unmarked here? US Ranger getting that whammo going. Hitman Alex getting a forward OP in the hard cap. ESPT now capping Covenant in the tower. Almost no WTH presence here. And it just must be an exhausting first hour of the match for WTH. Big WTH spawn waves. Is that going to be enough to reclaim the strong point? They have no heavy tanks from what I can see on the cap. ESPT has 2 heavy tanks helping with the cap here. IS-1 taking a shot, maybe from a Tiger tank. Unsure what it was. Maybe an AT gun, actually. ESPT has the cap about 3/4 of the way there. ESPT looking like they have complete domination of the hard cap here finally. And they're about to cap in just a moment here. Massive WTH spawn wave here on the bottom right of my screen here. There we go. It is now a 3-2 game in favor of ESPT. Will we see a recap here by WTH? Like I was saying towards the beginning of the stream, ESPT is very good with recapping the midpoints. They usually opt for playing for map control, pressure, and tank superiority in the long term. They don't try to win an insane amount of tank fights in the early and mid game. They look to just, for the right moment, to have as many heavy tanks for a recap. WTH here trying to push up the east side here. Hitman Alex trying to deny the push, gunning down Junior. Hitman Alex and Netflix just barely missing each other. Hitman's W King forward for the spawns. Era getting a spawn on the OP or Garrison here on the east side. Actually, do they even have a reset Garrison on the east side here? They do not. ESPT has 2 IS-1s and 1 recon tank holding midpoint here. Unsure. Okay, we got 1 Tiger tank here in the center of the meat grind. Looks like WTH got reset pretty far back here. We got Guinness, Connor, and Mike trying to regain this eastern ground. We got Critical, the Axis commander here, trying to reset the east side here with some garrisons, it looks like. We got Francis and Excel who are looking to counter that. We got a T-34 and an IS-1 rolling out of mid. Looks like it's the same crew manning both tanks. This Tiger tank here actually getting shot from the AT gun here that we marked before, the Charlie 4 AT gun. Looks like they actually might get an engine shot here. They got to roll forward. They're not quite sure what's going on. They're going to get engine. Oh! AT gun misses the second shot. Blue trying to pull up into cover here. Still getting shot by the AT gun. They're trying to tuck in nice and tight to try not to expose themselves to the IS-1s over there on the edge and to the AT gun over in the far west map edge. WTH actually doing a pretty good job recontesting the west side of the point here. Clownface still holding the high water mark for ESPT on the west side. ESPT looking like they're giving up map control to the east side just to have cap weights on the actual point itself. That's always a tenuous balance in this game, in comp. Cap weights on point versus map control. You always have to give something up at some time during the match. But it just looks like they have a lot of excess bodies here on the mid cap. Recon tank might be going for a dive here along the east side of these houses. Looks like WTH actually flagging this backline. Gary, we got Ginger Slushy, Slappy. Yeah, actually, that's his name, Slappy. Jesus Christ. For a second, I thought I was wrong. Actually missing the garrison here. We might get one ESPT spawn wave here. What are they cooking up? Looks like we got one Axis over OP here. Not sure quite what they're cooking. This Tiger tank's fighting for his life here. He's got... It doesn't matter where he peeks from. He's got something watching him. Where's the other Tiger? There's the other Tiger tank here. We got Jaeger, W King Ford, gunning down 3. Holger picking up the trade here. Holger tucking in nice and tight here. Ooh, actually... Looks like a counter satchel by Holger, worrying about losing that ground. Yeah, Covenant, Lazy, Zoda, Baby Shark, trying to make a push here. Covenant gunning down 2, 3 actually. Para, pinching their OP. Does he get the wipe? No, he's trying to clean up the fence line. Para wiping the OP. No delayed spawn on it. Gold Dragon's crew in danger of taking a rocket from Para here now. They're in a tight bind. They need to start deleting. Oh, they did take out the AT gun on the map edge here. Looks like it's just a T-34 splashing the repair guys on the Tiger tanks. Oh, looks like Blue and his crew in danger. Fignaldo wrapping the Tiger, getting the rocket on its ass. Sorry, I just had to tab out real quick. I'm back now. What a match so far. Looks like we got Junior, Crusader, Timmy, Era trying to push up the east side of the map here. Just getting pounded by Artie. And this is what the map's looking at like right now. ESPT responding to the garrison being flagged in the back line here. Trying to shut down any whammo possibilities. WTH push pretty far back here. Looking like they're going to have limited options. This actually might be a good moment. Oh, looks like we've got a German light tank trying to roll forward to help his team. Ah, did this Tiger tank go down eventually? Looks like the Tiger tank may have gone down in the center here. IS-1 rolling forward. ESPT knows WTH has to be exhausted. They're looking to turn on the gas. They got Fortress, Valhalla, Itsuka, Hitman, Flick, Notion, Soren. W King Ford. They got support from an IS-1. Nikki just barely missing his rocket shots on the IS-1. Congo getting gunned down by Hitman Alex. It is just a deadlock meat grind here on the east side. Hitman actually has a forward OP into the enemy team's red territory here. Getting very close to the reset garrison. WTH push back quite far here, but starting to gain ground a little bit on the west side. What's going on here in the far east? Whoa, we got a whammo set up. We got Mike and Alf here in the back line. Bope getting gunned down here by Eric Hartman, a tanker actually. WTH starting to show some life here on the east side. Ginger picking up some kills here. Alf W King forward. Pivox falling up behind him. Clownface trying to hold him off. Clownface gunning down Alf. Pivox not able to pick up the trade. Actually getting gunned down and turned by Clown. Or maybe by Rupert. All right, guys. We're going to take a moment here. We got 24 minutes left in the match here. We're going to see about who's getting the most kills here. Unfortunately, in caster mode, we don't get to see who's the top killer. We have to go by CE. And it doesn't tell us if they're infantry, armor, or artillery, so we just have to make sense of it here. Looks like your boy is one of the top killers on the WTH team. He's been playing as MG. Mazziti might be playing infantry. But most WTH players are around 300 to about 450 right here. We got Slappy also playing MG here. Pretty high CE score. Highest on the ESPT team.
By oh my god! I'm glad I got it.
Holy!
That's a small wave.
They're capping. They're actually capping. Wanna play?
And ESPT must be panicking right now. That's crazy.
A man can only get so around
100 CE. I want to say, generally speaking, that WTH seems to be getting more CE. Maybe it's because they were defending cap to start. WTH, what the fuck? I am so sorry. What the hell? Off the Whammo Garrison from Mike Laurie on the northeast side. Huge spawn waves. Going for the recap. What was I doing? Huge spawn wave here on the northeast side. Taking ESPT by surprise. Wow, that happened fast. Off this Garrison from the northeast. Kiwi looking to shut it down here. Where's this Garrison? We got OPs right there. Yep, there it is. Off the Mike Lowry. Whammo Garrison. WTH gonna get the recap. They just spawned in, swept all their spawns. Kaiser gonna get the satchel. Wipes the crew. Does he get the satchel on? No, he was getting beamed. Does he get the satchel on? He got the satchel on the turret. IS-1 going down. WTH gets the recap. It goes the other way. That's insane. Jesus, almost looking at the scores for a little too long there. Almost missed the recap. We got to catch the last 60 seconds of it, though. That was off a huge whammo play by Mike. But are they going to be able to hold on to the points? We got a WTH bombing run coming here. Going for the Garrison. Looks like just missing the Garrison barely. Getting some of the infantry off of it. What a huge recap play. We saw that earlier from Mike Lowry. We saw he had one support player play, slapped down an OP, got a double drop here. ESPT was playing wide out east, not even noticing that Mike got slipped through here. Everyone's playing front door. And just WTH, Gary bombed it. Resetting this whole situation. Mike saving the game for WTH there. And they come roaring back. ESPT does have two heavy tanks in the field, though, both about to get in the fight. It's a little messy here, guys. It's not these clean lines we've been seeing. ESPT is in the back line, is in the side. Looks like Connor and Trachi cleaning up this ESPT squad on the southwest side of the point. 1200 with this recon unit in the southeast. Looks like we got a Tiger versus IS-1 situation here on the east side. IS-1 taking a shot from a Tiger tank here on the hard cap. Looks like Tiger was hit first. Honey Badger trying to eat the tank round for his crew. while repairing. They're going to reverse out of that situation. He's going to get blocked by defense. Hops over the fence. Gets the repairs done almost. Valhalla and by himself is still on the east side here, trying to lock down the farmhouse. Alf and Guinness clearly have been fighting for this east side all game. That's clearly their dedicated zone. Era as well. Guinness gunning down Valhalla. ESPT coming roaring back here on the east side, but they still have a lot of problems on their front door. Junior and Oscar just causing a ruckus. Kenoshi versus Junior. Who's going to win the fight? Junior might see him first. Junior sees Kenoshi first, misses the first 5 shots, gets the headshot. ESPT starting to cap back, boys. We got a goddamn game on our hands. 15 minutes left for ESPT to cap this to win the game. ESPT coming roaring back here in the center, actually basically pinching the hard cap from the west side here. Lazy, Pivox, and MD trying to shut that down. Ghana in the hard cap with the MG. Rupert in the hard cap as an SL. Does he get an OP down? Your boy doesn't hear him right beneath him. Your boy's here in the tower. Rupert's right beneath them. Tire tank forced to retreat. Getting shot, engined. Maybe by an IS-1. Is he engined? No, he's not. He's still alive. Where are those rounds coming in from? ESPT has almost more than half cap now. IS-1, 1 shot. Tiger tank, 1 shot. What is going on? Where's the response by WTH? Just gunning down Rupert would probably stop the cap here. We got now a second outpost, basically a second outpost in the hard cap for ESPT. Handful of bodies getting in the hard cap. Trachi, W keying in. Rupert still alive. 3, 4, 5 bodies from WTH getting in there. 2 of them getting gunned down. Jaeger, No Soren getting in there. Flig getting in there from ESPT. It's a massacre. ESPT getting the better of the gunfights here. Actually, WTH coming roaring back. They wipe the OP in the hard cap. Jaeger still alive in the tower. WTH be sweating here. IS-1 on the flank of the Tigers. Tigers in really, really tough position here. ESPT getting reset on the front door here a little bit, but still has really good presence on the east side here. ESPT starting to flag the point again off a delayed satchel. Big resurgence by ESPT here on the hard cap off this Dolphin Queen OPs. Tire tanks. W King forward here. 12 minutes left for ESPT to cap the point to win the game. Dude, what the hell? Oh my god. The IS-1 gets the splash off the building to kill the garrison next to the Tiger tank. Does the IS-1 on the flank again? Getting side shots on the Tigers. What are we doing here? How does the IS-1 make that play again? They've done the same thing 2 times in a row. ESPT coming roaring back here on the hard cap. That's a bad time for any team to lose when their last heavy tank's on the field. It's a fucking clusterfuck on the midpoint here. Excuse my language, but it is blue and red, blue and red. Both teams fighting tooth and nail just to stay alive on the hard cap here. We got Smear and Excel and No Sorn go up against Congo, Alex, and Dorbian. Which way is it gonna go? Tire Tank still alive on the hard cap here. It's a 1v2 fight here for this Tiger Tank. ESPT still capping on point, mostly from soft cap presence. Couple guys there in the hard cap. Honey Badger and crew are doing whatever they can just to stay alive here. Fighting tooth and nail, getting hit, reversing backwards, repairing, repositioning. Big WTH spawn waves here on the west side. ESPT controls the east side. WTH has the west side. Ooh, a little bit of lag there in game. IS-1 on the east side going down, actually. P-Strike coming in. Just missing the IS-1, barely hitting the shed. IS-1 is now one shot, though. IS-1 on the east side actually going down, finally. Second IS-1 rolling down the road. Honey Badger and crew basically keeping this team alive. They just basically went 2v1 there. Almost 3v1. I'm thinking WTH is pretty light on fuel now. ESPT getting the better of the gunfights on the hard cap here. Now they got to contend with two IS-1s. Nose in the hard cap. No Soren, Flig, and Fortress still in the hard cap. Excel trying to stop the recap push from the west side here. Excel trying to make a play for his team, trying to box him out of the hard cap. Where's the Axis Hardy right now? Eric Hartman and Valhalla actually getting behind the WTH front door here. Big ESPT push from the east side. There's the second Tiger Tank. Here we are. Second Tiger Tank. Goldie needs to make a play here, or ESPT has got to cap it. Tiger Tank going down, I believe, to Eric Hartman's satchel. ESPT about to get the recap. WTH respawns, getting gunned down by the IS-1, by Covenant. Let's see, do they get it about 8 seconds from the recap here? Do they get it? Tiger Tank actually pulling into the hard cap here, trying to stop it. ESPT gets the recap with only 8 minutes left on the board for WTH to start capping it back. This is one of the craziest final games we've ever had in Hell Let Loose history, period. I think that's the 4th or 5th recap we've seen. WTH, how's WTH looking for the recap here? Not looking good, actually. Getting his OP up. Getting gunned down by... Oh, his name's not popping up. He's got no name. No name here, wiping the OP, getting the cleanup. WTH strong on the hard cap here. Oh, Tiger Tank versus IS-1. Tiger Tank just barely missing the IS-1. Big WTH presence on the hard cap. I am actually surprised they are not even capping yet. What an insane game, boys. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Support the YouTube channel by subscribing, liking, commenting. Help your boy out. We're almost at 10,000 YouTube subs and 10,000 Twitch followers. Let's keep it going, baby. WTH cleaning up on the hard cap here. We got Junior John. WTH starting to cap the point back. Tiger Tank still alive here. Boomer Sooner with an OP up on the point. Alpha John gunned down. Lazy going for the OP. May have wiped the outpost there. It is just an absolute clusterfuck here, boys. Looks like the IS-1 on the east side, west side, sorry, is hit one time. Para maybe sweeping the OPs. No, he missed the OP. Holger gunning down Paradox. Zoda getting gunned down in turn. Holger still alive. Does WTH have enough juice to recap it for a third time? Or second time, whatever it be. Outpost actually getting wiped. Ghana Boomer wiping the OP. None of the WTHSLs survived on the hard cap here. Looks like Gold Dragon's crew still alive on the hard cap. Rising Valhalla trying to repair. Boomer Sooner gunning forward. Might take out Rising. Rising looking for a satchel. Gets beamed by Boomer. Tiger Tank is actually uncrewed now. Absolutely devastating for WTH. One of their last Tiger Tanks decrewed. Ooh, a little friendly fire there. Trying to hit the recon tank that's diving for the garrison or OPs here. Tiger Tank not reacting to the recon tank getting behind them. Catching it late. Oh, that recon tank just sweeping OPs in the back line. Tiger Tank takes out the recon tank. ESPT just causing a ruckus in the back line here. Axis Airhead coming in. Sorry, Allied Airhead coming in on the point. No reinforce yet. We'll probably see the reinforce at the 4-minute mark. Ah, not a single crewman able to get back to that Tiger Tank. It's Suka getting behind this Tiger. Getting on the side of it, getting a satchel on. Was not able to get the satchel on the tank. Honey Badger looking to inspect. Expecting the tank for the satchel. No satchel down. He gets gunned down in turn, though. 2.5 minutes left on the board for the cap. What an intense match, boys. What an HCA final we have got on our hands today. Does WTH have enough gas in the tank for a recap here? They need to start capping next 2 minutes. We're probably going to see a reinforce pop up on the point here any second to try to seal the deal. We got an airhead by the Allies on the point. We got one IS-1, two IS-1s on the point. We technically have 2 Tigers on the point, but one is basically decrewed completely and almost impossible to get back into. It's going to be a seriously difficult recap for WTH. Looks like the server is just chugging along here. P-Strike coming in. ESPT actually trying to nail the decrewed Tiger tank. Looks like Honey Badger able to get back in the tank. We're going to see a tank dive here any moment. IS-1, W King forward. Looks like the Panther 4 Tiger tank. Tank dive. Here we go. Final push of the game. Tiger tank versus IS-1. 30 seconds to start capping. They may not have enough forward progression yet. Honey Badger actually gonna... Oh, was looking to get into the Tiger tank there. Just getting dropped off. WTH, W King into the hard cap. 15 seconds to start capping the point. Might not be enough bodies. 8 seconds. 3. And now it'll be all she wrote, guys. There's officially not enough time on the board for WTH to recap. GG's. Both teams. What a match. What a match, boys. Well done. Well done. Both teams. You guys were in for a treat, guys. If you enjoyed the match, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment of your favorite moments. And don't forget to follow on Twitch. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the follows, guys, throughout the match. Thank you for all the subs throughout the match. Appreciate the support, guys. You guys are a bunch of studs. You guys can catch me live on Twitch 5 to 6, 7 days a week. Streaming Hell Loose about 4 to 6 days a week. Casting every week, every other week. We'll have seasonal coming up here in, I think, a month or 2. I think it's been delayed. But GG's both teams. Well done. What a great match, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And we're up to 370 live viewers currently on Twitch, guys. Well done, guys. GG's. I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.